This is News Trail, your daily dose.
Welcome to News Trail. This Thursday, 27th March 2025. I am Adetola Kayode. 7 governors of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) have instituted a suit before the Supreme Court challenging the 6-month suspension of the Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara. The governors of Bauchi, Adamawa, Bayelsa, Enugu, Osun, Plateau and Zamfara are questioning what powers the president has to carry out such action. With the president of the National Assembly mentioned as respondents, the 7 state governors termed the suspension as unconstitutional through their attorneys general, urging the Supreme Court to declare that the president has no powers whatsoever or authority to suspend the democratically elected governor, the deputy governor, nor the House of Assembly of a state and the Federation of Nigeria under the guise of or pursuant to the proclamation of a state of emergency in any state of the Federation, including the states represented by the plaintiffs, based on the provisions of the 1999 Constitution as amended. Fubara, his deputy Ngozi Odo, and the Rivers House of Assembly and the Rivers State House of Assembly members were suspended for 6 months by President Tinubu after he declared a state of emergency in the state on March 18 and appointed a sole administrator to carry out the duties of the governor in the state for the duration of the suspension. The 37 local council development areas in Lagos State may well be on their way to being full-fledged local government areas as the House of Representatives has passed for a second reading a bill seeking to recognize them. If this proposal scales the legislative hurdle, Lagos, which currently has 20 local government areas, will now have 57, pushing the total of local governments in the country from 774 to 811. The 37 Lagos LCDAs were created by President Bola Tinubu when he was governor of Lagos State between 1999 and 2007. The creation of the LCDAs brought Tinubu into a confrontation with the then president Olusegun Obasanjo, who seized Lagos State's federal allocations. The bill seeking the conversion of the 37 LCDAs to full-fledged LGs was jointly sponsored by the member representing Ikeja Federal Constituency, Lagos State, Abiodun Faleke, and 21 other lawmakers. Zimbabwean President Emmerson Mnangagwa has fired the army chief ahead of planned protest. Political analysts say Mnangagwa acted to consolidate his hold on power with the dismissal of a senior general amidst growing fears of a possible coup by former allies. Mnangagwa, who took charge after a military coup that ousted longtime ruler Robert Mugabe in 2017, is facing growing dissent within his ZANU-PF party, which has ruled Zimbabwe since independence from Britain in 1980. Some veterans of the Southern African country's War of Independence have called for country-wide protest on March 31 to force Mnangagwa to step down. They accuse him of deepening the country's economic crisis and plotting to extend his rule beyond 2028 when his second term is due to end. Mnangagwa denies those accusations. And warned against people who want to disturb the country's peace. And that's it on News Trail for today. Many thanks for connecting. Please do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel, News Trail. I hear the only true wisdom is knowing you know nothing. Ponder on that. Have a fantastic day.